Hello, my name is Tim Burbery, and I'm in the English department with the College of Liberal Arts. I typically teach a lot of different courses. They include fantasy literature, medieval literature this fall, if you like dragons and monsters and knights and ladies, that kind of thing, that might be the course for you. Scientific and technical writing, Renaissance literature. I've also had some really fun honors courses. I did one called Mything Persons, about people who probably never existed but have still had an impact on the world. That kind of takes some doing. And I'm going to be doing one in the fall called Out of the Blue, which is all about literature and movies related to the ocean. So I'm looking forward to that. In my classes, students can expect a lot. I think I'm pretty well organized, and I think I have interesting material. So it's engaging. I like a lot of discussion. I'm not just a talking head up in front. I like to hear from you guys and see what you think. I also, I have, I think high standards. I think one way to describe me is to say that I'm tough but fair. So I do like to challenge students, but also give them plenty of support, to help them get to those high goals. One thing that will help you succeed in my class is revision. If you're willing to go back and revise at least some of your writing, it can really help. One of my favorite quotes about revision is by a writer named James Missioner, who was a novelist, and he said, of his own work, he said, I'm a lousy writer, but I'm a pretty good rewriter. And I think that's really key. Writing, it's complex. You're trying to do a lot of different things. So it's great to be able to go back and have another shot at it. Something I enjoy outside of teaching would be both soccer and tennis. My daughter, who's taking this video right now, actually is a college soccer player. So I've really come to love that game. I'm also a big music lover, both listening. I play a little piano, a little guitar, although it's nothing compared to my wife, who's a professional violinist. So I get to go to a lot of her concerts as well. One thing you'd like to know about me, actually I can give you a couple. One is I'm a huge C.S. Lewis nerd, all right? So that's my first prop right there. I'm always reading one of his books. And then the other one is I researched something called geomythology. Geomythology, it sounds like an odd hybrid. It's geology plus mythology. And it's looking at old legends and tales and stories about monsters and animals and so on. This is a mastodon right here. You can see some of my other guys up here as well. But looking at those and trying to glean real scientific information from those. So a lot of times those old stories sort of encoded. Really great observations and empirical data that scientists and other researchers can use now and go back and get some information about that earthquake or that tsunami or that volcano that erupted, a long time ago. I think that's it. So anyway, hope to see you in one of my classes. Bye-bye.